sector. You ain't that hard to find. I had to see it for myself. Little Jimmy Raynor, the people's hero.
Tychus Finley. Nice suit.
Pays to be prepared.
I heard they put you on ice. Life sentence. What? To give you time off for good behavior?
That's right, old buddy. I'm a model citizen now.
So to what do I owe the pleasure?
Just a friendly business proposition. Do you even know what the Dominion are doing out here?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Digging up alien artifacts, old buddy. Your boy Minsk has gone crazy for them. But I got a contact that'll pay top dollar for every artifact we liberate from the Dominion.
I guess I can hardly pass that up now. Can I, Tychus?
Partners then. 60-40.
70-30. My way. Feels like old times already.
Old times.
Welcome back to another Let's Play with Honney, this time in StarCraft 2, Mission 2, The Outlaws. We just met Tychus Finley in the flesh armor, sorta, in that touching reunion between two good old buddies. And let's go ahead and talk to the big guy.
Call me curious, but how'd you get out?
Well, I busted out of my cryo freezer while they were transporting me to New Folsom. Oh, I must have killed at least a dozen guards with my bare hands.
Yeah, I've heard this one before. But you left out the part where you walked on water. Made off with the warden's daughter.
Don't you get uppity with me, boy. I heard all about you becoming a big-time freedom fighter while I was away. What happened, Jimmy? The war for truth and justice get too much for you.
I ain't licked yet, Tychus. And I promise you, Minsk is going down, one way or another.
Alright, so for whatever reason, Tychus wasn't entirely truthful about how he got freed. Of course, we don't really know how he got freed, the circumstances, other than war is coming from the mysterious voice. So he's keeping his cards close to his chest. That's his plan right now. Jim Raynor's not buying it for a minute, so he knows there's more to it, but he's not pushing it. Let's talk to Jim.
What is this swill?
I don't know, but if you wash that crusty glass, it might taste better. Gross. Enough said. Let's look at the news.
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from the UNN studios on Core Hall. We've got a breaking story for you. Let's go live to our own Kate Lockwell on the fringe world of Marsara. Kate?
Thanks, Donnie. Rebel Jim Raynor has reappeared in a big way. He's attacked a Dominion depot near Backwater Station, seizing weapons and distributing them to the local populace.
Kate, I bet the locals are pretty nervous about having a notorious outlaw in their neighborhood.
Actually, Donnie, the people I talked to seemed really encouraged by
Kate. You heard it here first. Jim Raynor terrorizing the locals on Marsara. When we return, are your kids using stim packs?
Keep talking, pal. I'm just getting started.
We didn't terrorize any locals. Alright. Go ahead and see what else, which, by the way, I love the Christmas lights left up there. That's classy right there. Well, let's look at the obvious. Jukebox. A Zerg, a shotgun, and you. I don't think we're going to see that on American Top 40. This has a lot of songs, actually. Has a mix of legitimate, actually known songs and silly songs made for the game. There we go, Sweet Home Alabama. That seems appropriate for the setting here. We'll leave it there. Let's take a look at the board. Local rebels, so kind of a story from the paper. Let's see, Kerrigan.
Sarah. Sometimes I think it would have been better if you just died that day.
Oh, Jim. We hit a little tender spot. As you can probably figure out, this is a bit of a love interest between Sarah Kerrigan and Jim Raynor. The two of them actually met in the original game, StarCraft, and they were actually working together under Minx to overthrow the previous corrupt government. But he double-crossed and did all sorts of bad things, so obviously there's now a whole revenge thing going on. Sarah Kerrigan was a Terran psychic. As a child, she was taken and trained in espionage and to be an assassin. So that is kind of her background, and we are going to talk a lot more about Sarah as we go. Let's take a look at the last thing we can do. The Viking.
This looks recent. This you're doing, Jimmy?
Folks in these parts are ready to fight back against Minsk. Guess they just needed a little push.
You still take this whole revolution thing pretty serious, then?
Everyone needs a hobby, Tychus.
A hobby. Revolution. Freeing the poor people. That's a hobby. Revolution. Hobby. Never kind of thought about it that way, but okay. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is from Liberation Day, when everybody was freed. Alright, well, since there's nothing else we can do, let's hop into the next mission.